Welcome to the SU May live stream podcast here on YouTube and Facebook, and then, of course, uploaded to wherever you listen to your podcasts. I'm your host, Amanda May Gray. Today, I want to talk to you about something kind of crazy that happened to me yesterday that was completely unexpected that I think you can learn something from as well. And the title of today's podcast is Don't Wait, Take Action. Yesterday, November 1st, Monday morning, I got a phone call about, I don't know, maybe 10 a.m. Hi, is this Amanda Gray? I was like, yeah. It's from a number I didn't know. I'm calling with Heineken to inform you that you've won the grand prize for the Atlanta United, what was it called? Stadium in a Box. What? Yes, ma'am, you won. Are you over the age of 21? Yes, I am. A couple of questions later, she informed me what I won. I won an Atlanta United replica stadium seat, a Heineken branded mini fridge, an Atlanta United replica home jersey, an Atlanta United soccer ball, Atlanta United scarves, 5 of them, 1 pack of Atlanta United rally towels, and 1 pack of Atlanta United koozies. If you don't know who the Atlanta United is, they are the Major League Soccer team here in, Atlanta, of course. They play at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, gorgeous big new stadium. But I was in complete shock, disbelief, confusion, because I didn't even really remember entering this sweepstakes. I didn't know why I was getting this phone call. And it was completely out of the blue because I frankly had forgotten all about it. And it really made my day. I was so excited. I was like, this is awesome. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with a replica stadium seat. Be great if I had a man cave. We don't have a man cave. We're not creating a man cave. We've already got enough stuff in this house. But nonetheless, I won this random prize and it got me thinking. I never expected to win. So, what happened? But more importantly, what would have happened if I didn't enter? Right? Nothing. Quick, easy answer. You already said it. Nothing would have happened. I also was wondering, did anybody else even enter this contest? Was I the only person that entered and that's why I won? Maybe. Very possible. But because I took action, I won. Something happened. I was bored in a liquor store one day looking for beer. And if you've ever shopped for beer, wine, or any liquor, there's always these giveaways that they're doing, right? There's always some promotion or some gift or some rebate. Even if you don't buy liquor, there's always some rebate or something you can get money back if you follow the directions and take action. And I would say that most people just kind of ignore those things. They see them, it's kind of neat, whatever, but they don't actually follow through on doing whatever it is. And I'm usually one of these people, for sure. Once in a while, I get rebates. I'm okay about using like Ibotta apps where I get cash back from our groceries because, we have a lot of groceries here. But I couldn't make up my mind, was paying attention to this sign at the Heineken spot that said Stadium in a Box. And I was like, I wonder what the heck that is. There was no photos. There was very minimal information. Of course, it was like, you gotta be 21. Good news, I am. And so I checked it out. I scanned the little QR code because I was simply just curious to know what the heck that meant. I didn't think much about it. I entered the giveaway. The website didn't tell you much at all. And out of sight, out of mind. But they piqued my curiosity enough that I took action and then followed through on completing the whole form. The interesting thing with that is, so many times we see things, we get ideas, we think about things, and that's it. How many times in your life have you had something that, you woulda, coulda, shoulda, but you didn't? I mean, I'm sure right now you're like, "Oh, yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda done X," right? But you didn't. How many people saw that Heineken sign, that little promotion, and completely ignored it? Possibly everybody but me. We don't know. I didn't ask the question. I really would love to know, but and it just got me thinking that there are so many things that we delay. We get these ideas. And in sales, it's often talked about how it used to be in commission sales. Like, if you don't try, you don't succeed. Overused Zig Ziglar quote, but nonetheless, it makes a point. If you don't pick up a phone to make a cold call, you can't close a sale. If you don't ask for the sale, if you don't put yourself in the situation, if you don't inquire more, things aren't going to happen. And this isn't a new concept. It's actually something that my man Gerald and I have been talking about recently. We have been actively trying to be more active. We have been talking and doing when something strikes us. And this is not something we're good at. We often say, oh, it'd be great to do X someday. We don't do it. Oh, we're gonna run out of water filters, right? For the Brita pitcher in the fridge. We don't just order it. And then we get to the point where we need a new filter. We don't have it, right? And you're out of luck. So we have been actively trying that when we think of something or something comes up, that we take the action right then and there. And simply being cognizant of that means that you're going to do it more. After thinking about the concept, I kind of went down a little bit of a rabbit hole this morning and I watched a bunch of TED Talks because that's what I do. And this one guy talking about what it takes to take action. And he said that action is actually a muscle that you can improve, that you can work on. And this is not really a surprise if you think about it. Momentum causes momentum. When you take one step, it can lead to another, and you never know where it goes. But the more you take practice in taking action, the more you're going to do it overall, and the more will get done. What it does is it builds the belief inside you that you are a person of action, that you are a person who does things, who, when they don't know things, inquires, finds out the answer, looks for it. You're a person of your word. Because you say you're going to do something and you do it. Even if it's just inside your head to yourself, you follow through. And that's so incredibly important. And what I noticed in all of these talks that I was watching about taking action, including Mel Robbins' one, autoplayed, there's always this grandiose about it. Often we are talking about the big things, about our big dreams, and taking that one small step to build our company and to build our dreams and to do the things we want to do. But I think what's more important is that when you get that idea, like the Brita water filter, when I had to replace it the other day, I knew it was going to be a month, 2 months, maybe before I would need to replace it again, but it was the last filter. And so I said, nope, you know what? I'm just going to order it now. I'm going to take the action. And when it came in a couple days later, Gerald was like, what did we order from Amazon? I opened it up. I showed him because, of course, I didn't say anything. I just had to show him. But I just answered the poor man. The suspense is more exciting. But he was like, oh, you ordered the filters. That's great. I was like, yeah, I mean, more often than not, we're going to wait until the last minute and then we kick ourselves for not just doing it. So I just did it. See, I think that's how you really build your muscle. I think that's how you really become the person that you're trying to be, that you're striving to be. That's how I really think you achieve your dreams, is by taking action in the little ways and being cognizant of it. When that bill comes in and it's $12 and it seems innocuous, you just take the time to pay it. You don't wait for later. When you feel inspired to reach out to a friend, something reminds you of them, you just do it. You don't wait. And the more that you do those little things, take action on those little things, the more you're going to take action on the big things and start following the path down those big things. So I do think you need to take action. You need to break it down about your big ideas. You need to think about what it is that you want out of your own life and think, okay, reverse engineer it. But honestly, that's always so overwhelming. Always. For me, it's always overwhelming. Maybe not for you. And if not, kudos to you. Like, come on and let's talk about this. But I get overwhelmed at the big and trying to figure out how to make it small. But the more that I prove to myself that I'm doing little things and taking action, the more I'm capable and able and believing in my own abilities for doing things. So I randomly entered a Heineken Atlanta United sweepstakes because it piqued my interest. And I won. Like, hello, what? Do I need any of that stuff? Probably not. I mean, I'm going to get a jersey and some scarves, and that's super cool. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this chair, but had I not followed that impulse, I wouldn't have won the reward. So in your life, when you see a small impulse, or it seems small or unimportant, instead of waiting or not doing or thinking, oh, I could never XYZ, I would never win. I'm not a lucky person. I'm not. Eh. You certainly can't win if you don't apply. Can't get the job if you don't apply. You can't replace the filter the moment it runs out in your water pitcher if you don't buy one in advance. So, how can you, in your everyday life, take action on the little things, build up your own self confidence in what you're doing, so that you can start taking action on the big things too? You can go after whatever you want. But the biggest problem is not taking action on what it is that you want. And when something is so big that you don't know what to do, and there's so many questions, take that time to ask the question, because that's the thing you do. When you don't know what the action is, take the time to ask the question. To Google, to a friend, to YouTube, to a mentor. Ask questions and be that advocate for yourself. So no one else is coming. No one else is coming to help you. Well, other than me, I'm here. If you need a high five, I got you. You are doing great. The more you take action, the more satisfaction you're going to come up with. Ooh, I just said that out loud. That was pretty good. I don't know if I just came up with that, or that's probably something I heard from somebody else this morning. But nonetheless, take more action, find more satisfaction, but do it in the small, innocuous things every day and see where they lead you. You never know what sort of random grand prize might enter into your life. Don't wait. Take action. And if this was helpful for you or it struck a chord or an idea, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about it. And share it with somebody who you think it could help. And as always, have a beautiful, blessed day full of small actions to build you up to those bigger ones. We'll see you next time.